Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be, I'm so excited about this video and I know I'm late. Okay, before you come here and try to tell me how late I am, I know I'm late, but I don't care. Today we're gonna be playing with the Club Daddyy collection by Artist Couture, and I'm just so excited, okay? Because you asked me, I'm gonna tell you why. Just brace yourself. Do you see these colors? That's the first reason. Reason number two, Katie and John, one of my favorite couples probably ever. They are couple goals, and if you disagree with me, then I don't really have anything to say to you. They're so cute together. You could just tell that they are like soulmates. And of course the last reason is because, did you see that video with the choreography and then Angel with his, we are playing with every single piece except for the Diamond Lights finisher in the shade Banger. Obviously I'm not wearing this today. I couldn't fit it in. I kind of had this idea for a black to pink smoky eye, and you know what I'm saying, she didn't make the cut. I'm sorry. I love me a good smoky eye, and I love me some color, and I love me some black. So it was just like, it was a match made in heaven, me and this palette. So obviously this is the look that I did today, and I'm in love with it. If you guys want to see how I got this look using the Club Daddyy collection by Artist Couture and hear my review on all of the products, then please just keep on watching. No! So I have my exciting box of goodies right here. I can't wait to dive into it. Obviously first I have to do like several other steps before we dive into any of these products. So I am gonna do them on camera with you guys. I know that's like such a waste of time, but you know what, I haven't done my makeup in front of a camera since, I don't know, the roaring 20s. So I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do it. Also, I just finished eating some mac and cheese, so if you guys see, you know, any of the remnants in my mouth, you know what I'm saying, just mind your business. I don't like how this is set up right now. This doesn't look great. Yeah, okay, I feel better now. So I'm gonna prime my face. I'm using my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. My dry skin, there's no other primer besides this one. No, that's not true. I really like a whole bunch of other primers now that I have dry skin, but this one is like one of my favorites. As always, taking my Nars Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, which this one looks like it's getting pretty low, and I'm just gonna run it through my eyebrows. You know, what's the point of the clips if I have like 53 hairs on my face? Like, there's no point. I am going to be using my Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation because I really want to try out the other two foundations that I bought in my haul, which if you guys didn't see my Sephora haul, I'll link it up here. But I do want to try those other two foundations like in a first impressions, and it's, you know, 7:30 at night right now, so this is not the day for that. I don't think this is ever going to change personally. I just don't like brushes to apply my foundation, so I think I'm just always going to be a beauty blender kind of girl. I have tried so many beauty blender dupes in the past, and I have not been impressed. So right now, this is just how it's gonna stay. I'm okay with it. You know, this foundation dries kind of fast. Like really dries kind of fast, actually. I'm just gonna do my brows. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Granite. I just ordered the shade medium brown, was it? Ash brown? I think it was medium brown. Whichever one is like cool toned but lighter than Granite. I ordered that one because I don't know, I've been feeling like my hair is not black, so I feel like Granite might be a little darker than she needs to go, you know? So, but I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe I'll still like Granite better, who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I can't speak and do my eyebrows. I can barely breathe and do my eyebrows. Like, how, you know? I'm about to play some music on Spotify. This is getting like far too quiet. So I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. I'm kind of trying this out. I didn't really love it when I used it in my last my Get Ready With Me video. I didn't really love it. It felt like a little too thick. I'm just going to, I mean, this is how 99.9% of people who underline their eyebrows do it, so like this isn't special. Damn, now I want the music back on. This concealer is super thick, like there's just no getting around it. It's just like a really thick concealer. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I know people don't really use eye primer anymore, but, and I actually kind of fell off, I mean I fell off of doing makeup in general, but I also fell off of using eye primer. But I used to love, especially this eye primer because it's so bright, and I kind of have a look in mind that I want to do for today, so I think a bright primer is what I need. We're gonna open the box. What's in the box? So this big one I'm gonna assume is the palette, nicely wrapped in a bubble wrap, just as it should be. Wow, really? Seriously, you couldn't just. All right, so here is the palette. I love that Angel is on the cover of this, by the way. Like, yes, please. So this is the inside of the palette. Oh my God. Stop focusing. So I'm gonna go in with Bottle Service first, which is the kind of more mauve-y pink shade. And I'm using a Time Los Angeles 203 brush. And doesn't matter, like a fluffy brush, okay. And I'm just gonna put this all in the crease. Oh, that's okay. I should zoom you in, right? Like that's what a regular human would do. So I really want the pink in this look to be like pink. Like I want it to be clear that we have pink. I might throw some purple in here also, but I'm really kind of trying to focus a little more on the pink. So I'm just really trying to focus this all up in the crease. I like this pink. This is like, this has to be one of the nicest pinks I've ever used. It's so pigmented and blendable at the same time, and like it's really soft and buttery. I like this a lot actually. So I'm just gonna deepen up the pink with the shade Twerk Off, which is right here. I said right here. Do better, thanks. This is the Morphe M456 that I'm using. It's just a little bit smaller of a blending brush. And oh my God, these shadows are like unreal. I'm just focusing this right, just directly, kind of tucking that into the crease here. What? I love this. Why do I love this so much? I am going to take the shade, should I say it? I'm going to take the shade Fuck It Up Sis, which is the purple right here. And with an LCE3 brush, which is, I don't know, I would say it's kind of the same size as the previous one. It's a little bit stiffer though. I'm just going to put this a little bit lower, basically on my lid. This I really don't want to show too much at all. I really just want to keep everything very pink with just like a little boop of purple in there, you know? So I'm just gonna grab that Morphe brush that we used with the darker of the two pinks with no additional product, just going in to kind of soften the edges of everything because it's about to get real. Like you thought it was real now, LMAO. No. Alright, so I'm going to take a ColourPop E3 brush, which is just a flat brush. It's basically just for packing on eyeshadow, if you could just think. I am going to take probably, no, not probably, easily my favorite shade here. Big Mike, which is just a matte black. You guys know, okay? It's not a secret. Matte black all day, every day. Put a matte black in every single palette. I swear to God, I would still buy it. I'm just going to pop this on my lid. Did I shock you there? So I'm going to take a little bit of Fuck It Up Sis again, which is the matte purple, with that LC brush that we were using before, and just kind of blend a little at this corner here. Not the corner, at the edge of the black and the pink. Because obviously right now it just looks like black and then pink. That's not the goal. I mean, maybe that's your goal, but that's not the way I like to live my life. I'm kind of liking how that's looking. I'm just going to take a really small amount of that black and kind of reapply it onto the lid. Very small amount, because I don't want to create that same harsh edge that I literally just got rid of, like just now. I'm just going to zoom you guys out because we're going to do concealer. But first, I am certain I have fallout because I am using like the most aggressive eyeshadows known to man. So, wait a minute. I have like barely any fallout. And I'm over here tapping some black eyeshadow and purple eyeshadow and pink eyeshadow all over my freaking eyes. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be trying out the Makeup Forever concealer. So far, I'm not feeling good about it. Look at that. That's hilarious. Somebody make a meme out of me because, I don't know, so far I feel like this concealer is so freaking thick. And like, I don't know. That's just not, I definitely like a more liquidy concealer than this. It does seem like it's, look at that. Look at that. What? It does seem like it's like really intense coverage, which I like. But I don't know if it's worth it, you know? I'm not there yet. I'm not sold. That's wild. That's what that is. Let me tell you. Why do I feel like this concealer literally emphasizes every piece of anything that's ever, like if there's like a piece of lint on my face, like you're gonna see it because of this concealer. Right now I'm just using Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. You know, it's been my favorite for like my entire life. Taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacquer. This is another thing. I definitely need a new eyeliner, and I just feel like I don't like any of the eyeliners that everybody else likes. So let me know, what are your favorite black eyeliners for the waterline? I'm just gonna grab my Tore Up. Oh my god, this is really sad. Honestly, I shouldn't show you guys this, but like I'm gonna anyways. This is my Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush. What in the name of God is this brush? What is this? Like, why do I still have this? Oh look, another piece literally just fell off. Oh my god. I am gonna take the shade Big Mike, which is the matte black, and just run it right underneath where I applied that eyeliner. I'm gonna take the shade Twerk off first. I might end up having to go into the lighter pink, but this is what we're gonna do right now. Twerk off. Oh, this brush, I should tell you, is a ColourPop E10 brush, which is just a pencil brush. Oh my god, I love it so much already. I'm like done. Already, it looks good. For my inner corners, we definitely need something. We need something bright. So I'm gonna start off with Quarantina. I feel like this reminds me of this song. Should I play it? I'm not gonna play it. Should I play it? I'm not gonna play it. But should I play it? I'm not gonna play it. So I'm going to start off with the shade Quarantina, which is the pinkish, kind of like a little bit deeper of a pink. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. I'm probably going to end up mixing this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to end up mixing that with something else in a second. I'm going to take Static. This one's a little bit more crumbly. I'm just going to pop it right on top. Nah. I'm gonna do more than that. It's still not where I'm trying to be. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's still a little bit darker than I want. So I'm gonna go back into my magic box and I'm gonna pull out the highlighter, which I believe is this, because like what else would it be? This is the Big Glow Energy highlighter. I like that. This is what the highlighter looks like here. Oh my god, this is nice. Here's a swatch of it on the back of my hand. There it is. It actually looks a little bit more subtle than I would have expected. Hopefully it's not subtle, because I don't want subtle. I'm not about that subtle highlighter life. For lashes, I'm gonna use these by Velour. These are the, I can never find out, CEO. This is what they look like. I obviously have to open them. I did haul these in my last video. If you guys didn't see it, it will be in the cards. This is what the lashes look like here. This is like a Katie pair of lashes if I've ever seen one. While the glue gets tacky on those, I'm just going to apply some mascara. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag. So I am going to use my Melt Cosmetics stack to contour with because, like, I had fun last time. Why not do it again? So I'm just going to take the third darkest shade. I should probably get a mirror. I feel like I should have maybe kept that a little higher than that, but I mean, it's too late now, isn't it? Let me tell you something. This is what scares me about doing makeup in front of all these lights. I can catch any little thing that I can possibly point out and say, you know what, that doesn't look right, and fix it. But when I do my makeup regularly, like, I don't have that opportunity. Like, I can't catch all these things because I don't have 29 lights in front of me. So what I'm nervous about is, what do I look like when I don't do my makeup in front of these cameras? These lashes, by the way, Velour. These lashes are freaking gorgeous. This is the style CEO, and I am prepared to buy backups because look at this. Look at the curve on these lashes. Where's my eye? You don't like your makeup? Throw on some lashes. I promise you. Well, I don't promise you, but most likely you're gonna like it. So like I said in my last video, I'm gonna try to use this shade to contour my nose instead of the other one that I was using because I do not like the other one. So hopefully this one looks a little better. I can literally already tell a difference. So yeah, the other shade, if you're like, oh no. This is the first shade, the top shade, and it's a little warmer than the shade that I used yesterday, or not yesterday, in my last video, and I like it. I think it looks a lot better. I actually did do a smoky eye with pink in the crease before on my channel. I'll link it up here. It was different though. I used the Beauty Bird Dream palette, which by the way, still one of my favorite palettes of all time. One of my favorite palettes of all time. But I had put like a blue shade on the lid instead of black. So it was a little bit different. But I mean, you know what? I like a smoky eye. I don't know what you want me to tell you. For bronzer, I am using the same bronzer that I used in my last video. This is the Nars bronzer in Punta Cana. I want to apply a little bit less. This is what it looks like. I don't know if I showed you. I do want to apply a little bit less because I definitely over applied in my last video. Let's see. Oh yeah, this bronzer is freaking pigmented, but I barely put my brush in there, and look at that. And you can definitely see the shimmer, but I think it looks so healthy and nice. I'm so surprised because I was always like, I don't have enough shimmer in my bronzer, like cut that out. But no, don't cut that out. Cut that in, please. Hear me out. This is the blush that we're gonna use today, and I know, but listen, it's pink. The eyes are pink. Like, I just thought, you know, that's what I thought. I thought we could do that. I don't want to apply too much, definitely. I mean, with these eyes, are you kidding? But I just feel like because these eyes look almost like a black and blue, I feel like we definitely need to like add some color in there. Add a little bit of something. You know, I still have like, I feel I have several products in here and I'm confused as to what they are. Like, what are they? Let's look at them because if I miss something, I'll cry. So the first thing is this Club Daddyy Diamond Lights Finisher, which I actually knew that I wasn't going to be able to use this because I knew that this was the look I had in mind, and this, I'm pretty sure, is like bright gold. So I was aware, okay? So this is what it looks like in the packaging. It's actually not as gold as I thought it was, which is weird. But either way, I wouldn't have been able to use it. So it's not This is still covered, but you know, you can see the color. There's 2 more things. The next one is the lipstick, which I know that I'm gonna use that in a little bit, so that's okay. And the last thing is the Artist Couture Diamond Lip Tease lip gloss in the shade Sugar Baby. I think this was like a free gift with purchase if you got the eyeshadow palette, if I'm not mistaken. It's just not the kind of color that I like to wear. Like light pink, anything really is just not, that's not where I like to live, you know? Next up is highlight, which you guys obviously already saw in my inner corner, but I'm still very excited to use it on my face. This is the shade Big Glow Energy. And oh, okay. Okay, wait a second. That's a little lighter than I thought it was gonna be. So listen. I don't like it. This highlighter almost looks like it's just like sitting on my skin. Like it looks almost powdery. I hope that I'm making any type of sense with what I'm trying to say. It looks, I don't know, it just looks like kind of powdery. That's really all I can say. I'm just gonna take some Fix Plus. So I'm just gonna apply a very small amount more. A little bit more. Jesus Christ. And I mean, like, I barely, honestly, I feel like with that Fix Plus, it already helped it. So maybe if you're gonna pick this highlighter up, maybe that's kind of what you need to do. To line my lips, I'm gonna use Kylie Cosmetics Brown Sugar. I should probably show you guys what I'm doing, right? Like that would make sense. Oh, this lip pencil is pretty. So the lipstick is called Daddyy with 2 Y's. This is what the shade looks like. It's actually a little bit more pink than I would have liked it to be. But I did go in with, oh, it's a lot more pink than I would have liked it to be. I thought it was more of a nude shade. That's like pink. Like there's no denying that that's pink. Hopefully this brown lip pencil kind of offsets that a little bit because I can't really do much more pink right now. My lips are so crusty. They are so damn crusty. Okay guys, so this is the finished look using the Club Daddy collection by Artist Couture. I do have some final thoughts, so let's just run through them really quickly. First things first, the Diamond Lights finisher in the shade Banger. I obviously did not try this today. It looks really promising. I've never even tried this formula, even though I have every single shade. Like, does that show you? Like, does that? Do you see? I am really excited to use this because this color looks freaking gorgeous. It actually kind of reminds me of what I was wearing in my last video, the Natasha Denona chromium situation, but this looks kind of like it's gonna be a little bit like less pigment and kind of more of like a wash, which is, I'm here for that. The highlight in the shade Big Glow Energy is unfortunately my least favorite thing from the collection. I'm so sorry. It's not a bad highlight. It's just, it's definitely my least favorite thing from the few things that we tried today. It just kind of sits on the skin. It feels a little bit powdery. It's, I don't know. It doesn't really look like a highlight like that could be coming from your skin to me. It kind of just looks like something you applied on your cheeks. So I don't really like that. And I do feel like it's a little bit lighter than I thought it was gonna be. I will continue to give it a try because like I said, applying Fix Plus definitely did help it out. Like to me, this looks a lot better than it looked when I first applied it. But still, I mean, I had to finagle it to like it, if that makes sense. So I don't love this. The eyeshadow palette is my favorite thing in this collection. Oh my god, I love these eyeshadows so much. I used kind of a lot of eyeshadows, I feel like. I definitely didn't use any of these blues here, and I didn't use this brown. But other than that, I used every single shade, actually, yeah. Every single shade in the palette. And they all performed beautifully. This matte black, oh my god. I can't wait to dive into this palette again and kind of play with more of the blue tone. Last but not least is the lipstick in this shade Daddyy. I kind of expected this to be more of a nude shade, and I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't. It was a little bit more on the pink side. However, I love this color, and especially if you pair it with a brown lip pencil, I am so impressed with this. The formula is really nice. It's so nice that my lips are crusty AF, and I mean crusty AF, and you can't even tell. You can't even tell. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys were thinking of picking up anything from this collection. If you already did, what do you like? What do you not like? What are you interested in? What are you not interested in? I'm actually really curious because I feel like this was one of those collections that initially I was kind of just, I was not that interested in. But the more I saw it, it kind of sucked me in. They got me. They did. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter for some unknown reason, because I barely ever post on Twitter. But I'm gonna keep telling you to follow me there, because one day I'm gonna be relevant on Twitter. You just wait. That's all that I have to say, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.